Hello and good evening. Welcome to Wednesday night. I'm Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. For those that are new that are joining in for the first time, don't forget to comment in the news feed. Let me know that you are watching for the first time. Welcome to everybody else that's joining in. I can see there's a few people coming in. Just before I do jump in, just a reminder to some housekeeping rules. I do ask you to help me spread the love and hit the share button. Invite your friends and family to join in. The more people, more like-mindedness that we can bring together, the much more support we have for each other, and we're sitting in that light, loving energy as well. And to be sitting in that energy for 5-10 minutes or whatever can make a big difference in somebody's life when they are struggling or just feeling out of alignment. So hit the share button, invite your friends and family. You can do it right through. If you are watching the hashtag, you can still say, if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know, because I do go back over the comments and myself and my team check them out in the next couple of days after the show as well. You can still share the show when you're watching the replay as well. Now, I will answer some questions very shortly. Spirit, just a reminder that Spirit will draw me to where I need to go, and I put my trust in Spirit that they give those that need the answers the time to get those answers as well. If you have a question you'd like me to tap in on, please do make it a direct question rather than a general question. If you would like a card, please do hashtag card, and I'm using my Inner Soul Oracle cards tonight that Deb and I had published last year. And if you'd like to get yourself a deck of those cards, you can certainly do that through my website, leannewinston.com. You just go into the Inner Soul area. Otherwise, you can go directly to the website, innersoulguidance.com.au, and we can have them posted out to you within a matter of a day or two. Now, we do have some brand new members this month into our Inner Circle membership and the LW Mini membership as well. So a big shout out to you beautiful people. I'm not going to list all your names off of the top of my head, but a very big welcome and warm welcome to you guys joining in as well. So hopefully we will see some of you guys up here on screen over the next couple of weeks or 3 or 4 weeks. Do check your emails for the link on Wednesday mornings to be able to come up live and say hello. We will jump down and say hello to the members that are in the green room. As I can see, they are starting to come in as well. So we have my lovely mum here, of course, getting in early, saying hi to everybody. Hey, mum. Cindy's here. Hey, gorgeous. Kim's here. Hey, honey. How you going? Phyllis is here as well. Hey, sweet. How are you? Lee, hey, sweetheart. Kim, hi, mum. I like that. Deborah is here saying hi, ladies. I will get to messages very shortly. Actually, I feel heavy-hearted, Deb, with your Deborah, with your thing, and I know it's the fact that you're just missing Dad at the moment with lots going on. Kavita, hey, honey, sorry if I have said that wrong. It says, I hope you are well. I'm doing well, thank you. I would like to know, yep, okay, we will come back to that. We have the lovely Sharon here. Shannon, sorry, honey. How are you, hon? And beautiful Jessica, hey, honey. Kerry Ann is here. Hey, hun. We have the beautiful Nat. Hey, gorgeous. We got our technology stuff sorted. And the beautiful Melissa from Queensland. Hey, honey, I see you're back here in Adelaide. So welcome back to Adelaide. And I get the feeling that it's that last bit of closure this week for you guys. Cindy, hey, I went and saw a specialist just about the vertigo memories disease diagnosis, the MR scan. Will this fight? We will come back to questions very shortly. Nicole is here. I'd just like to say hello to everybody. Rebecca, hey, hun. Leah, hey, honey. Jeanette. Tori, hey gorgeous, long time no see. Barry is here. Hey Barry, how you going? Carrie Ann has hit the shared button. Thank you, gorgeous, for sharing. I do appreciate it. Lashana is here. Hey, hon, I will come back and read your messages. Nicole, Roz, I was just wondering where Roz was. Hey, gorgeous, how you going? We have David and Pauline. Lashana is showing me she shared. And Jeanette, have I said hello to Jeanette? I think I did. And the beautiful Sandra is here. Nicole said hi. Just checking to see who I have missed. Jody, hey gorgeous, how you going? Donna's here. Hey beautiful. Debbie, hey honey. Kimberly. All right, so the list keeps going on. Juanita's here. Hey gorgeous, good to see you here. And Carly is here as well. Now, just a reminder before I do jump in and start asking questions, just scrolling back to the top, if you would like to become a member or join my inner circle, please do check out, I did it wrong again, the link here above my head, become leannewinston.com / become a member. So we have 2 levels of membership. The full inner circle membership, which is $2.97 for the year, or $40 a month if you want to go that way. Otherwise, the mini membership is $97 at the moment per year, or $10 a month. So certainly do check them out. And in both memberships, so I've got Spirit annoying my nose already, in both memberships, you certainly get to come up here on Wednesday night, the lovely ladies in the green room, and have a chat with me, get some answers, or pick a subject that you want to talk about, and we certainly can take it from there. Now, before I do jump into connecting with the lovely members down in the green room, and starting on the list of questions, because there is a few there, just a reminder, hit the share button, invite your friends and family to join in. But I really would love to know in the comments, what is your biggest challenge at the moment? Okay, so many people are facing different challenges at the moment. So I am really interested in finding out, what is your biggest challenge at the moment? And maybe we could go through those comments and we could look at breaking down some of those things, and I might be able to give you some tools on helping you through those challenges, or looking at why that challenge is coming up. So certainly do feel free to share. This is a safe environment with no judgment. All right. Christy's saying teenager. Hormones. Okay, so Christy, straight away, I just get frustrating max at the moment, sort of thing. I also get the reference to, honey, it's really important to take a step back, take a deep breath. When you step out, take that step back, what we are doing is we are removing ourselves out of that immediate energy. Take a deep breath, and by doing that, what we're doing is helping to ground ourselves, which will give us the clearer picture of what is going on. It is really important not to get pulled into the heightened energy at the moment. So some people are finding that, you've heard me explain the 2 energy groups over time. We are finding that some people in the lower vibrational energy group, and let me know in the comments if you need me to explain the energy groups, because I'm happy to go into that, but I just don't want to repeat myself if you guys have already heard it. What happens is we're finding those lower vibrational energy groups, what I call the 3D energies, is very much in heightened. So when they're in that headspace, in that victim energy, poor me, the focus is on me, they look to feed off of that in heightened energy. So if they can create drama or get a response, they will do that. So honey, Christy, with that, I just get the reference to, don't play into that energy at the moment. Take a deep breath, look at the bigger picture when you've stepped out of that energy. Hesitate in replying, come back calmly, and be aware of what you're saying and say it calmly. And I get the reference to that is going to change a little bit of the energy at the moment, but I wish you all the very best with that. All right. And I laugh because I know what it's like. Sorry, honey. It is not fun. So we've got Nicole saying court. Okay. So, honey, with that, I'm just very much drawn to the end picture, staying focused on that end goal and what it is that you're working towards. Don't let the negativity or the fear come into it. So if you can bring the focus back within, breathe through it, and find the peace in what is going on. Even though it's entitled, it's stressful, try not to lean back into that energy. Okay. Rebecca is saying getting back into the dating game. Laugh out loud. Honey, I don't have an answer for that besides be yourself, have fun, and enjoy it as well. So, it's not something I can picture myself needing to get back into, but I can imagine it is quite scary. But just be you, do what you do best. Okay. Tori says the biggest challenge is balancing my workload and my own mental health at the moment. Honey, that doesn't surprise me because what you do is quite intense, but also that the universal energy is quite heightened at the moment as well. So maybe there's the need to have that outlet as well with that, as you know, that is really important. But I just get the reference to it's about I feel like you're evolved, your vibrations are much higher at the moment, as well as trying to carry everybody else's energy. So the need to let go, the need to switch off. Spoil yourself, honey, even if it's a massage or something where you can switch off. Okay. I am in hospice. Oh, honey, my heart goes out to you. Okay, I am with hospice, and we're missing the rest of the answer there, hun. Resentment has come up for me. Okay, so go deeper in, honey. Why is that resentment coming up? What is the trigger? And it's funny because I do feel like things are being triggered at the moment, but I feel like it's a final push to release stuff. Now, I'm talking in general, honey. So to me, it's a feeling of moving that final energy that has stopped us from moving forward and remove it so we can actually stand in our power. Okay. Barry, hi, Leanne, using Barry PG, thanks. Your first time here, and welcome, Barry. Thank you. Mine is working on rations. Okay. Mine is working on rashes. Okay, so body. Those that are, because I did see somebody else in the comment put there about health as well. Chronic pain. Jeanette, here we go. My biggest challenge is managing my chronic pain and deciding if I should keep persisting with working or is it a time just to rest? I'm actually drawn to resting, honey, with that. But I do want to say, let's go back to Barry with the rash. I do want to say for those that are suffering with health issues and chronic pain and different stuff like that, take a look. And now, excuse me, I need to say I'm not trained in medical in any way. Okay. So Spirit gives me warning bells. It means that there's something serious going on. If it's not, it's about maintaining it, about finding balance. Okay. So I always like to make that clear that I am not trained in medical in any way. And if you do have an issue or unsure of something, please don't hesitate to seek proper medical advice. Okay. I can only give you what Spirit gives me, but I'm very much drawn, and I have noticed this in my body this year for January. Okay. That I think we carry a lot of other people's energies. We carry stress. We carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, so to speak. And I have noticed over this, Spirit, stop playing with my nose. Sorry, I will get to Spirit very shortly. I have found through the month of January, I struggled with my own health. People that have been watching me for a while know that I suffer with fibromyalgia. So it's kind of like a chronic fatigue, achy muscles and all that sort of stuff, brain fog and stuff. Okay. And I'm usually have been able to get myself into a position where I can manage it reasonably well, and know when to rest and when to push through, so to speak. I've found through the month of January that I just couldn't seem to get on top of those aches and pains, the tiredness, the fatigue, the brain fog and stuff like that. I had an aha moment about a week ago where I realized that I could no longer keep putting up with negativity in my life. Okay. And it's kind of like, as much as I was trying to help and please people, I felt like I was constantly walking on eggshells with that. Okay. So by cutting that energy, making that decision, I have noticed this week my body is starting to improve. So what happens is we carry those things in our aura, and eventually our body says, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep carrying this weight, the negativity, whatever it is that you're holding on to and can't let go of. So then we start to see the physical reactions in our body. So if you are somebody that is suffering with a lot of pain, body reactions and stuff like that, maybe just take a moment. And I'm not saying this is the cure for everybody, but I encourage people to stop and look at what is going on in their life. What are you holding on to? Is there things that you need to let go of that no longer serve a purpose? Why is my body reacting this way? Okay. For instance, different parts of our body represent different areas of our spiritual life. Okay, our energy field. So for women, those that have reproductive issues around the uterus and all that stuff, that can be mother issues, okay, because it's that birthing, that reproduction side of stuff. All right. So that's just one example. Like I said, different areas of your body have different effects on different things. So maybe just take a look at what's going on in your body. What are you holding on to? Does it serve a purpose? Now, the common thing I noticed and have had on my mind for quite a long time, like for quite a few years now, is years or generations ago, when things happened in families, they didn't talk about it. They shut down. They didn't deal with it. It was just like, right, no more talking about it. Nobody needs to know. It's nobody else's business. You move on. Okay. So you don't deal with that energy or that situation or whatever it is. I believe that a lot of those people that went through things like that in their later years, a lot of them became sufferers with cancer and different stuff like that, cancers, leukemias, and things where the body was eaten away, so to speak. The disease ate into the body. And I seriously believe a lot of that stuff, like I said, I'm not a doctor, a lot of that stuff can go back into what we've held on to, what we haven't dealt with for a very long time. Okay, Deborah's just saying, she's feeling very lonely, missing Dad. Jolene is here as well. Jolene, sorry, honey, I've got the K both on the same page. Okay, yep, so you know what I mean. Okay, so we've got lots of questions there. Nothing exactly right now. So Jeanette's finding things are unsettled. And that really doesn't surprise me, hun, because the energy at the moment is very much up in the air. I'm actually starting to feel like this energy is starting to settle down, like there is hope moving forward. So it is about... like a lot of you would have heard me say, come December, January, we have the overlapping of the new year energy. And it seems like a lot of January was moving out the energy of 2020. Okay. 2021. We're in 22 now, all the twos today. So we do get that overlapping energy. So we get the two energies come together and can be quite frustrating at time. Now that we've moved into February and we are only the second day of February, I can actually start to feel this energy is starting to settle. It is starting to lift. It is very much about becoming focused on what you're working towards, standing in your power, believing in what you're doing, manifesting what it is you want, having that clear picture of what you're working towards. All right. Joe is also here and Kylie is here as well. Hey, Joanna, she's here. Diana's here. Beautiful. So we've got a few people here. I'm okay. Tori's just saying, oh my God, Leanne made me tear up. It's funny. I think that's the energy at the moment. Let me know in the comments, are you feeling emotional this last, I want to say 48 hours? Okay. Because there's been certain things where I've sort of gone, okay, I'm getting emotional. Why am I getting emotional? All right. And I do feel like it is energetic emotion at the moment of stuff that we've been holding on to. Just can't stop it. I'm getting massages every 2 weeks. Oh, beautiful, honey. Barry's saying, sorry, I'm Lynn. Oh, sorry, and you're Lynn. Sorry, I thought that was you were meaning Leanne. I have had people spell it that way. So body rashes on your body, yeah. It's Joylene's first time here as well. Welcome, honey. Guys, don't forget to hit the follow button if you're on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page, or even if you are watching here on My Time TV, or if you're coming from YouTube, don't forget to hit the follow button there or subscribe button there as well. Lynn's letting me know, very stressed. Carly's here. Hey, honey. Pauline is here. Beautiful. We're going to get cards in a minute. We've got Jasmine here. All right. So Kay's here. So if I have missed anybody, a big hello. Hey, you're doing a 5-day challenge. I haven't got a 5-day challenge going at the moment though, but that is something I may be looking at very shortly. I'm starting to restructure some of my courses at the moment, and I'm actually thinking of starting another group page on certain subject for people to join in as well. So keep your eyes out for all that stuff. Lynn saying, makes sense, being tired. So yes, true. Yeah, that's it. Margaret's here. Hey, Margaret. All right, and Louisa is also here. All right, so take a look at what's going on in your body, in your life at the moment as well. Look at why these challenges are coming up. I really feel a lot of us are being challenged to finally let go of the things that no longer serve a purpose in our life, because when we shed that energetic weight, we are going to move forward so lighter and so much with ease. So if we're doing the work on ourselves now, we're going to see that bigger outcome come through very quickly. So don't waste time. Do the work on yourselves, because the longer we hold on to all this energetic crap that we hold on to, the longer it's all going to be drawn out. Okay. And I know myself, I want to create magic this year. Okay. Let me know in the comments, do you want to create magic? Hashtag magic. If you want to create that magic in your life. All right. Let's go and say hi to Nicole. I'll bring her up in the stream. What have I got here? Hey, honey. How you going? Oops, can't hear you. I've got to unmute you. That might help. There we are. I'll move my camera so I can see you. How are you?
Magic is here.
Yeah, perfect. Happy New Year. I don't think I've caught up with you this year.
No, I've been a bit,
busy girl. Yeah,
excellent. On a very good path, and yeah.
Good. So it's been a good 2022 so far?
I've just been listening to all your stuff, and everything you've been saying has been happening to me.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Perfect.
So I had some healing. I think I might have mentioned in a comment just before Christmas. Yeah. Oh my God. It's amazing.
It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? And sometimes it just takes that different level of energy to shift, and it can create so many different things in your life. The magic
Oh,
is the word I wanted to use.
so Dad came through. Dad was there. Dad gave me
Perfect.
so many messages.
Yeah,
It was amazing. And then, yeah, shifted over to my right, which gave me the strength to get through Christmas,
yeah.
get through the house. I was
Perfect.
laughing again, smiling again. So then I
Yeah.
went back and had some more healing.
Yep.
Because she said, now I'm awakening now.
Yep.
So everything's been
Excellent.
happening. Yeah.
You've just got this glow around you, hun. I don't know if other people can see it on the camera. I know obviously there's a mirror or something behind you, but and
Oh,
there's a reflection from the light, but there's this whole glow. Your energy just looks totally different. And the other thing I wanted to say is I honestly don't think the healing was just for you. It was for Dad at the same time on the other side, sort of thing. And I love when that happens because, you know, I understand Dad was difficult. Dad went through a lot and you went through massive with him before his passing. But I honestly felt when you said you had healing and he came through, he needed that healing just as much as you did. So it's helped him find peace in that too.
I just
So,
feel better and yeah, I feel good.
excellent. And how's work going? Things settling down there with everything
Oh,
settling in the way of healing?
look, everything with COVID and everything, but I've taken this week off
Yep.
because I've gone flat again.
Yep. I
And now
love the fact that you're acknowledging what your energy is doing. You're listening to your body.
I am.
That's huge. And that's a big thing for people to be able to learn how to do it.
I've never
Okay.
done this before. I know
Yeah.
I get all excited because this is it now. So
I'm excited for you. And know that there could be days that you feel like you're slipping back slightly, but it really is about giving yourself permission to have that moment and then go, right, tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to reset myself and refocus.
we're
So,
selling the house now, so I've got the removalist coming tomorrow. So it's been pretty full on the last month.
yeah, wow.
Packing, yeah.
You're not going to know what to do with yourself when it's all settled and it's all finalized.
Yeah, I need a break.
Yeah, that's it. So some you time.
I've been seeing heaps of feathers.
Yep. So where does your mind go when you first see the feather?
I saw a feather at the back door. So ever since I've had all this healing, it's been really weird.
Yeah.
And I've been doing my own angel cards and my
Perfect.
readings have been spot on.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I saw this first feather and I'm like, okay, I acknowledged it. I said, hi, Dad, how you going?
Yeah.
What messages have you got for me today? And then last night I was standing out the back on the lawn and this feather fell from the bloody sky and landed right on my toes.
Oh, you're kidding. You couldn't get that to happen if you wanted it to happen. I love the way that they put the signs in front of us.
Well, I guess I'm watching it now and
Yeah. But you're also in a state now that you are ready to see that stuff, where before the grief was so strong and all the mixed emotions that you were dealing with, because my feeling there was a lot of anger, frustration and everything else because it was such a long process to get Dad through all that and then to be left with the mess type of thing as well. So it's kind of like all of a sudden you've got yourself into a state where you can find peace when you see those signs. It doesn't bring up those emotions like it was. It's the healing process.
But I've been crying, as you were saying before, just crying for no reason.
Yeah, I did it today. I was watching a workshop on Facebook and they just said it was just simple, silly stuff. And it was like the tears are rolling down my face. And I'm like, I have felt a little bit triggered the last couple of weeks because somebody's going through something we went through a few years ago. So it kind of brought up memories that I thought I had dealt with. And, it wasn't a problem back when it happened. But I think I'm feeling more the fact that that person's got to go through what we went through, their pain type of thing, rather than it being connected to what we felt at that time. So, but I just feel like the universal energy in that sense is very heightened at the moment. I was watching Home and Away before and I cried at something on there.
But I just cried on the voice when the mother and well, I guess that's a bit of a thing with my dad. The
Yeah.
mother and daughter won, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
It doesn't take much, does it?
So,
And I don't know if I'm going to say unfortunately or fortunately, as we are more connected to that spiritual side and our intuition is aligning, I found being an empath, those things happen more often. And you got to get to the point where you go, well, this isn't my energy, or I just need to release this energy, like these emotions, to move because it's not my emotions I'm holding on to.
yeah, I'm talking now because that second healing I had really bad dark energy come through,
Yeah.
like black. And I was
Wow.
really scared. And I
Yeah.
called out and I thought, well, she couldn't hear me. And I thought, I've got to, there was a reason why I went for that second healing, and I've got to learn how to address it. So I asked for Dad.
Yeah.
Came really quickly. It was only there for
Perfect.
Nana's with you. And I saw it before.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing it since I came live, since I hit the start button.
She came through me with my second healing too. Like all
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he came quickly and it was only there and then he sort of faded. But all I said is, please help me, because I was petrified. And then I left. So I am learning and I'm awakening and I'm trying to, explain.
That's it. And sometimes I think the fear is because we don't understand, sort of thing. It's new. It's things that we haven't experienced before. Some people, it's like, well, that doesn't make sense. Why I would sense it that way and stuff.
Yeah, but the energy was so bad.
But I love the way that you ask for the help. You ask for the protection, sort of thing. And it is, it is about the communication, sort of thing. So always know you're never alone.
No, and then I saw rainbow straight after, all colourful and beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I love that energy when you walk out of a healing on that such in the highest conscious mind, the self sort of conscious mind type of thing, and it's like you float. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, but I love it. I love sitting in it.
Can I just ask you a question, because I know you probably didn't. Just look, you know what I've been going on with everything, but my sister, I just want to know if there's anything on that with all of this. My sister.
Yeah. Okay. She's quite triggered at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, we've been fighting a bit.
Yeah, because I get she's quite triggered. So to me, I want to say very in heightened energy. I actually feel that she's got a lot of regret that she's holding on to at the moment. So would I be right in saying she puts a lot of pressure on herself? But I feel like it's kind of turned around a little bit to like the victim energy, in the sense that she missed out on things, sort of thing, in that sense, in her mind, not in the physical form. So whether she feels that she was lacking in areas or could have done things differently, I get the emotions are coming up now. Okay. She kind of feels like she's been pushed aside, forgotten about, in a sense, in her own head.
Yeah, I have pushed her away.
Yeah, because I feel like she feels she's been left out of things. So whether it's decision making or things happening that she hasn't felt that she should have been more involved in and stuff like that, it's easy to blame other people, is the reference I get. Okay. I think she needs a healing in herself. So, but I can't see her doing that anytime soon, sort of thing. It's best for you to set your boundaries. If you need to deal with her, reflect that energy back, see that mirror between her and you with the reflective side facing her.
Like
yeah.
Here we go again. Yeah.
That's it. So you're not taking on her energy in that sense. Yeah, that's it. And that's the thing, like we can allow them to affect us without even realizing that's what we're doing. So it's just, you can be there, do what you need to do, but you don't need to give her the permission to affect you in the way that she would have in the past. It's her journey, her problem. She needs to learn from it. She'll get there.
I've kept her away because, look, I don't want to go into this because it's quite full on, but it's easier for me just to do it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly. It was that right through when Dad was alive even. And I get that's what she holds on to, the fact that she wasn't involved or she didn't feel important enough to be a part of it. But at the same time, I don't feel that she offered up that help either. If you asked her to do something, she'd get involved. It would take more time, energy.
She's got a heart. She's got a heart of gold, but she's
Yep.
just. I'm sorry, she's not worldly.
Yeah.
Now she's saying that I haven't finished uni, and I haven't got the brain, and now I'm starting to get all anxious over it.
What's that got to do with anything, though?
Because apparently I don't understand her language. So I haven't got a uni degree, and I'm not,
But not everything. Sorry for those out there that have done the study. Good on you, because that's what you needed to do for yourself.
You need to have everything. You need to have.
You've got to have life experience. You've got to have a balance, sort of thing. And I honestly feel at the moment we are going to see more and more of these people come out where they are very critical of others. Okay. I seen it in the chemist with the poor chemist guy the other day, and a client come in without a mask. Apparently he has a, whatever you call it, so he does exemption, and that's all good. But he was getting narky at the chemist because the chemist would not take his card to swipe over the EFTPOS machine. And he carried on about that. And I thought, okay, everybody's entitled to their beliefs, but we don't need to push our beliefs onto everybody else. We don't need to nitpick, sort of thing. We just need to do what's right for us. Excuse me, but I think we can achieve more sometimes without a degree by going out there and doing the hands-on stuff and learning. I know myself, I learn better with my hands than I do with books, sort of thing. So each to their own. We've got to do what's right for ourselves.
I just got to, understand that, we're both different.
Yeah, that's what she needs to understand more so.
He doesn't.
But that's her. That's where you've got to understand that's her thing. I don't need to take it on. I know it can be hard in that sense.
She's good in heaps of other ways. But when it comes to things like this, that's what my husband said. Turn it around to her. Like if a lawyer, rings you and says, "Oh, Nana, sorry."
Yeah, I've got it too.
Oh, she's funny. So like a conveyancer thing or a lawyer thing, that comes up, I ring her and say, "What should I do?"
Yep. Yeah, she should feel privileged that is her.
She will know the answer.
Yeah.
I want an answer now. Because what's what I'm saying, like she does have other really great qualities and different things.
Yeah.
She's got to understand that, I've got good qualities too.
Yeah, exactly. And we have our strengths and our weaknesses in different areas. Can you imagine if we were all strong in one area and we were lacking in others? It'd be a very unbalanced world. So just reflect it back to her. Don't take it on. I do get the feeling that things will get better, sort of thing. So just try not to react to those actions. Like I was talking about before.
She still hasn't had a baby yet, so
hasn't she? Yeah. So there's a lot of build up of emotions and mixed feelings and stuff like that. So she'll get there. All right, honey. Well, it's good to see you. I'm pleased things are heading in the right direction. Keep up the good work because it's a balance every day.
I can see my aura too in the room.
It's cool, isn't it? I love it.
And I've been seeing people's auras too, like with the real estate agent the other day. I saw this real shine light. You know when you make eye contact with someone and you feel like you get really deep, but you have to look away?
Yeah, it's that off centre.
Well, you feel like you're getting that deep that you're staring. And then
it is a weird feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a weird feeling. I had to stare away. But anyway, later on I found out something and he told me something quite personal. And I said to him, what he was saying, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So that particular person I was talking about, I said, was with you when I was talking. That was that person around him with the spirit.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love that you're saying this stuff.
For a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, we will get drawn to people for reasons. So,
I'm learning on how to work it all, but I'll get
there. Yeah, it's a journey and it's step by step. Go where you're drawn, do workshops, whatever you feel the need to do.
I have to come work with you soon.
Yeah, good idea. Well, hey, I was only talking to somebody about building my team bigger today, sort of thing.
Yeah, a couple of years. It's going to take me a while, but
that's right. I'll mentor you. That's fine. I love coaching. So beautiful. All right, keep up the good work, honey. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, have a good week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, beautiful. I love the way people's energy how we've got to go through this journey, I should say, to get to where we need. And sometimes those journeys aren't always easy. It can be a challenge to get there, but we need to experience that stuff for a reason. All right, let's bring the gorgeous Sue up and say hello to her. It helps if I click on the button. There we go. I've still got Nicole's grandmother. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I had a headachy day today. I don't know if it's like hay fevery stuff or what it was, but apart from that, I'm really good.
I was reading something earlier today. I think it was Kerry Denise shared, and I tried to share it to my page, and it was quite long, but Facebook was having a hissy fit, so I don't think it went across. And that talks about, she was talking about the universal changes we're going on through at the moment, and a lot of people are going to experience headaches, the aching body, the tiredness and stuff like that. So it could be just that shift of energy too, possibly.
Yeah, because I haven't felt the heaviness or that, a few people are talking about, or the kind of the heavy stuff that can, we can feel, but definitely the tired, the headache today, the just like, even though my spirit was lifted, my body was like,
yeah, that's it. And that's funny. I like the way you say that, because I'm starting to feel like the creativity is coming back, the excitement type of thing, but it is that same sort of feeling of the body's sort of just going type of thing as well. Yeah. Some people may be finding that the ringing of the ears, I've got that massive the last couple of days, but it's very much connected to this energy that's rather heightened at the moment. So.
And maybe the body's trying to catch up with the spirit, soul.
Yeah. It's kind of to do with the uploading and downloading. It's like we're moving to a different vibration, sort of thing. We're rising is probably a good way to put it. Yeah. Unfortunately, she says that those symptoms can last for a few days.
As long as I feel the excitement.
That's it. We just keep pushing through, but we do need it. So.
That's it.
At the same time. So, did you have a question, hon? Because we can talk all night. I know what we're like.
I know. I was thinking, I'm like, I need to go on, but I'm like, I don't know what I need to know.
Okay.
So maybe that's the question. What do I need to know? What am I?
All right. So I got told pull a card.
Yeah.
I look at over the next 3 weeks, it is the feeling of things are going to be quite intense, but intense in a positive way. So growth, things moving. The card that I have that has just fallen out of the deck is the star, and it's very much about looking to the stars, taking the time to manifest, have that clear vision of what it is that you are working for. So you've probably heard me say already tonight, we are in an intense manifestation period, and I feel like we're going to be in that all of February. Most of January we've been in it. I feel like it's more intensified now. So keep that vision of what you're working towards. Feel like the energy is moving. See it coming in. Give yourself permission to be that diva sort of thing, and sit
I like that. Be the diva.
Be the diva. Yeah. I think we all need to be our own divas in one way or another.
Yeah.
And the more we're doing that, the more that energy is starting to align, like the stars coming together. So
I feel like it's flowing towards me very strongly. I get a really strong sense of that.
Yeah, good.
And there's like an excitement in my spirit that it's coming together, like it's all coming together. So that's what it feels like. Yeah.
It's a good feeling, isn't it? Because I've been feeling like that for probably 12, 18 months. It's coming. There's big things happening. I'm impatient. I wanted it straight away. Sort of thing, what I'm like. But it is that feeling like we've just got this final shift we need to move to make that magic happen, to align that.
And last year was that impatient thing. It's like, when is it going to happen? And this year it's really interesting because the energy is a lot less chaotic. It's a lot less kind of impatient. There's this knowing. It's hard to explain because it doesn't feel like last year was like, come on already.
That's it. Last year's energy, thinking back on it, the words that come to my head is like foggy energy. sort of thing. Like it was just a big fog of what we went through, where that fog's now lifting, that clarity is there, stuff is shifting. And I've been saying to people for a while now, it's like, hold on to your energy. It's like, aha, did that just happen type of thing. It's going to happen hard and fast as that happens. So the more work we've done on ourselves, the sooner that stuff is going to come through.
Yeah.
And people don't like to do work on themselves. Yes, it's very, I don't know, I think people feel guilty when they do the work on themselves, and that's what we've got to learn to let go of, is that guilt.
And why do you think it's guilt?
Because we are so consumed in making everybody else happy, focusing on everybody else. We're conditioned that way. You know, how many times are we told to go out there and do something nice for somebody else, or you've got to help others and all that stuff, where now it is very much about bringing the focus back within and then helping those when we've got that balance sort of thing. So I think it's old ways, old structures.
Yeah, very much.
Where it comes up to.
I get that whole old way of, and it's not the way it always was, but it's the way that it become, where women had to kind of be the everything for everyone and sacrifice themselves. Like, you're a woman, don't expect to have a life.
Yeah,
you're here
exactly. And I'm finding myself,
you want a career?
That's it. And I'm finding myself lately that I'm getting more frustrated that I am trying to balance all this stuff. Like, for example, we were getting low in gas. My husband said to me end of last week, I think you're pushing it a bit far. You better organise another bottle of gas. I'm like, you've got 3 days off. You've got a credit card. It takes a phone call. You know the company name. Hello.
Do I look like your secretary?
That's it. I've spent the day tied to the computer or in reading with people all day. Have you seen me? Sort of thing. They have an after-hours service that you can leave a message on. But it's just little things like that where the expectations are there that we do need to, do all that stuff.
And also we've trained them, and I'm talking now generational.
Yeah.
We've trained them because we were trained that way, so we kept training our men that way.
Yeah.
And so we created it in a way too, because that's what we were told we were meant to do. And
that's it. And that's the thing, we need to make change. And well done, Sandra, on starting to let go of that crap in your life.
Yeah, good on you.
I love it. Yeah. Exactly. So
be gone, old patriarchal
exactly
stuff.
That's it. But it takes us a while to see those patterns. It takes us a while to see that bigger picture of what's actually going on, and that's the hardest part. To acknowledge that. And to me, the letting go flows from there once you've acknowledged it. So when they do, excellent. I love the fact you could see Nicole's glow. So we've got a few people here coming, they can see it. Excellent. So beautiful. All right, honey. Well, lovely to see you.
Lovely
and
to see
you take care.
It's still on my list to book that appointment with you.
I love it. It's been crazy.
Oh my gosh. And it's really interesting because it's not hectic, but it is full.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's not hectic like last year was hectic, but this year is full still, but in a different way. But I'm like, oh, is it 9 o'clock already? Good Lord.
That's it. I actually said that to a friend today. Like, she's been trying to get me for over a week and a half to go to her house and put colour in her hair, because she likes me to come and do it rather than go to the hairdressers. And I was supposed to go one day and I couldn't get there. Then it was like, let me know about this day, and that whole day went past and I forgot about it. So she messaged yesterday and said, are you supposed to come today? And I said, I don't know where we're at with it, but I can make some time Tuesday. And then I'm like thinking, Wednesday, sorry, being today. Then I'm thinking, well, I've only got one client booked in online, I can get it in between. And it was coming to time where she sent me a message and said, I'm home from work now. You can come over. And I just said to my husband, oh, my God, I don't have time for this. I have this long list of to-do stuff. And a lot of it is just time-consuming, watching videos and doing the trainings and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, my God, the list is just getting longer and longer again, sort of thing. So, I think we do need to stop and breathe at times.
Yes. Breathing is good. I hear breathing is very good.
Yeah, that's it. Says her that's got a meeting tomorrow morning about setting up another 2 expos. So
Wow.
that's not adding more time to my
That
calendar.
is breathing.
It is. It's crazy. I love it though.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it otherwise.
No, that's it. I love watching people come together and promoting businesses and stuff like that.
And as wonderful as that is, we do still need to put in the pauses, because then we get to enjoy what we love to do more, because we've had the pause and we're refreshed and recharged. And
that's it. Otherwise, we become tired, worn down, burnt out, and then start to regret what we're doing.
And it becomes a resentful thing. Even
that's
though
the way.
You love, you're resenting it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So I think that's something we all need reminders to do regularly, even if it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes twice a day. Stop and breathe.
Yeah,
sort of thing. So
put an alarm on. Breathe every couple of hours. Breathe.
I need to set my watch to say that instead of "you have not exercised for the last 2 hours."
Hello. Yes. I don't know who I was saying. Was it to you? I was saying it last week that my life was I was really happy with life until my son got me the watch where it tells me that I don't stand enough and I don't move enough and I don't exercise enough. I'm like, do I really want this on my arm?
That's it. My kids bought me one last year, my husband and my mum, for my birthday last year, because that's what I asked for. But I didn't realise that it gives you so much freaking attitude. So, I'm like, this is worse than the kids and the husband.
I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and it's funny because between my desk, my office, and my bathroom is not that far. And halfway between here and the bathroom, I get congratulations, you are moving. I just need to sit here and swing my arm, I think.
I love that.
If I only knew I was going to pee. Oh, goodness. All right, honey. Well, you take care and we will catch up very soon. Thanks, Ab. Bye. All right. I love it. God, I can't believe the hour is nearly gone already. So let's jump in and do some questions. Tori's just saying my energy and body just feels depleted at the moment, even though I'm practicing self-care. Go back into taking breaths, hun. Ground yourself as well, because it is really very much about finding that balance. And I do feel that the way the energy is being, it is the feeling like we need to bring it all together with that. Have a lovely night, Juanita. I think you've probably already gone, hun. All right, I think that was for Nicole. It's a gift to honour her, so I'm sure she is, honey. Caitlin, hey, hun, can you please tell me if I'm going to get a job tomorrow? I'm really nervous. I feel good about it, honey. I've got that butterflies in my stomach, and I always look at the nervous side of stuff as being positive. It keeps you grounded. So take that as a positive in that, okay? Deborah, yes, I got a yes straight away with that, hun. Oh, what's going on with your neck, your shoulder area, hun? Because as soon as I started to read your message, it was kind of like I need to crack my neck. My neck's sort of feeling stiff, tight. Yeah. With muscles in that way. Okay. Samantha, it's a long one. I'm hoping Dustin connects with a message for me. Okay. I'm sure I have been missing him a lot. I'm so glad I'm watching your show. Thank you both for your and believing, being live and helping with everyone's healing processes. Thank you, honey, for your very kind words. I do appreciate it. And it is my honour and mine and Roz's honour on Friday nights in that way. Now, when I read Dustin Connects with you, all of a sudden it was like I couldn't catch my breath and I kind of felt like the wind was taken out of me. So how was his lungs or his breath work, the wind taken out of him in that way? Because I get the reference to there was a lot going on with him. I feel his big heart, his beautiful smile. So I do love his energy in that way. And I feel there's times you close your eyes and you see him in your mind. So please know that he is very much there. the hands on the heart, so that shows me the love and the pride. Are you not drinking enough water, hun? All of a sudden, sorry, I feel dehydrated with your energy. So to me, I just feel like the water intake has to go on, or water had a significance for him. All right, so sending you much love. Margaret, I'm drawn to you. It's been a real rough couple of days for my daughter and myself. My daughter has been having a lot of absent seizures. It's so hard to go through. Honey, my heart goes out to you and your daughter, and I send lots of healing love. I actually feel that you are going to start getting some answers. So I get the reference to look at new trials coming up. So maybe ask the questions, keep asking the questions, and I get you will start to get the investigations done further into it, because I feel like this is something that she's been having for a bit, but I get the reference to it's like we need to revisit the treatment side of it and why it's happening. Okay. I'm not getting warning bells around it, but I do feel that it is about finding a balance. Okay. So lots of love and healing to you too, honey. I actually feel like I need to send healing out to so many of you today. And maybe that's something as a group we could do, is just picture ourselves sending healing to everybody in the list, because my feeling is everybody is going through something, to what degree at the moment that they need that healing to be able to move forward from and to bring that balance back in. So while I'm talking, I am actually sending that healing out. Some of you may even feel tingles and stuff as I'm doing that. Tamara says the emotions are so strong at the moment. Yeah, so there's so many of us that are feeling it. Okay. Okay, so Jessie, there are lots of healers out there. It depends what sort of healing you want. I can do online healings where I scan, like through a Zoom meeting or something like that, where I can scan your body, move the energy and different stuff. Kerry Denise is, like if you're in the Adelaide area, is a very good healer. She uses voice toning and stuff. I know Roz does some healings. She uses the Healy, and I'm sure she can use sound therapy with bowls and stuff to do the healings as well. Where am I drawn? Okay, who haven't I done? Hi, Leanne. Do you see a date when I'll be accepted into my property? Absolutely depleted. I'm seeing the number 2 around that, hun. I think you might have asked me that question, or somebody asked me one very similar, but I'm seeing the number 2 with that. Margaret saying, take care. Beautiful. Thank you, honey. Carly says, have a wonderful night, Leanne. Big hugs to you. Thank you, gorgeous. Same to you. And thank you guys for joining in. I know I do run over. My daughter reminded me before she left for netball tonight that I do run over time. But I know this hour gets away and I do get behind with the messages. And the other thing is that as part of my memberships, my inner circle members and my people in the LWPM mini membership, they will take priority as they are paid up members as part of their thing. Kim says they were awesome. The winners, beautiful singers. Lovely. All right, let me scroll down. Did I? Oh, yes, I did, Samantha. Did Caitlin? Jeanette says, damn, you are good. Your pick sleeps less drained. Oh, beautiful. All right, thank you, honey. Jeanette's talking about yes, balance. Wonderful. Amy, good to see you again. Any messages for me? I'm going to just split the deck of cards, hun, and pull you the card that came out, because it is a very indirect question in that way. The broom is what has come out for you, honey. And it's about clearing out your closet. Clear the clutter out, whether it's physical or energetic. I'm actually drawn to both at the moment. Make way to receive your new blessings. So I think that's a good reminder for everybody at the moment, is to let go of what no longer serves a purpose. energetically, physically, mentally, to make room for what is to come through, because there is going to be some major shifts come through. And like I said, I think it was when I was talking with Sue, that we are going to have those aha moments. Hold on to your hat. So if you are open to receiving, ready to receive, have done the work on yourself, massive, massive stuff is going to come through this year. And we just need to trust and surrender to the process to allow that to happen. You know, people are going through major changes. We are being pushed. We are being called to rise above where we have been, to step into that higher vibrational energy. And I honestly think a lot of us are so needing it, are so ready for it. And if you're like me, being very impatient, waiting for it. But we are being called to step up. And I think we are going to have to help other people to rise above as well. So try not to get pulled into the drama. Try not to get pulled into the fear that goes along with everything at the moment. Stand in your power. Be the awesome self that you are. Do you. Don't worry about anybody else or the expectations and stuff. We just need to do us. Tamara's saying, I am exhausted on all levels. Laugh out loud. That doesn't surprise me, honey, because I know, I actually said to somebody today, if I keep going the way I'm going, I feel like I'm bordering on burnout. So I know I need to change things in the way I'm doing it. So, you know, is it working smarter, not harder? Is it changing our vibrations even that slight bit more to align ourselves at the moment? There's a whole lot of different things at play that we need to sort of take into mind. Amy says, I'm still heavily with grief. Honey, I'm sending you a very big healing hug. And grief is one of those things that affect us in so many different ways. We all need to do, and Nicole heard me say this because Nicole dealt with a lot of grief last year and early this year. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. It's how it works for you. But my biggest thing is asking people to be present in that grief. Don't block it off. Don't try to push it to the side, to ignore it and push through, to keep going. Because that grief may go dormant for now, but will rear its head when you least expect it. So give yourselves the permission, for those that are grieving, no matter what it is, to do the grief cycle with no expectations and just follow that path that you are guided on in that way. Okay. Amy says, thank you so much, honey. I just miss you so much, and it's only been 2 weeks since he passed. He feels that, hun. He knows that you miss him. You feel his energy around you, and it's just trying to trust in those things that you're feeling. The grief can block the signs as well. All right. So please don't put the pressure on yourself, and allow yourself that time and that space to grieve in the way that you need to. Okay. Lots of love to you, honey. Sandra says, any messages for me from Mum, please? Thank you, dear lady. Thank you. Hope you're resting peacefully now. Resting. I was just going to say I don't know how to rest, but I do. So, all right. Mum's definitely a little bit more peace, because you're finding more peace in your life, is the reference I get, honey. I do get there's a lot of love and a lot of pride that comes through. Now, I'm not sure why I need to acknowledge Sandra. Sorry, honey, I just realized I didn't have your comment up. What would be the white rose for you? Okay. So I don't know if Mum was laid to rest near the white rose bushes, or there's significance to the white rose for her, but I'm just getting the white rose put in front of me as well, and need to acknowledge that. All right. Believe me, things are going to get easier, hun. All right. So stand your ground, nurture you, put yourself first, and watch. So I'm getting all these friends requests tonight. Watch how that energy will start to settle. Okay, the enlightened stuff is pretty much behind you. Leah, you are very welcome, honey. Cindy says, hi. I went to the specialist ear. They said, okay, yeah, I read this before. They said Meniere's, sorry, I'm not even going to pronounce that, disease as have vertigo had strange as got in I don't know if it's your typing, Hannah, or my reading, got in early when they were there, is awaiting. I am having an MRI scan for ears. Will they be able to confirm plus medication too? I do get a yes, honey. I do get the reference to you are going to start to get some answers. All right. So you'll have a clearer picture after your MRI. She said shared publicly. Thank you, honey. Amy says, no, I'm a nurse. Okay, beautiful. And all right. So like my daughter said, Mum, you always go over time. I just realised the time. And I probably got about 10 minutes before she'll be home and say, I told you so. Let me just grab one more. Jasmine, I just got a very good job, but have a third baby in 3 months. So this is a massive challenge. Would love a card. I'm just going to split the deck, honey. And I get congratulations on the job. And my feeling is it's all going to work out. You've got the breath card, honey, and it's very much about releasing what no longer serves you. Find that inner peace, that energy, and that will bring balance around it all. So all the best with that. All right. So I know there's still some people there that I haven't got to with your questions. Jeanette's saying 777. So you're seeing the sevens. I've seen somebody sees the twos there before as well. Acknowledge the signs when they come up. I always, they're ringing in my ear. I always say to people, trust where your mind goes. That very first thought when you see the signs is that true connection with spirit. It's the second thought that is your monkey mind questioning whether you wanted to see that. Did I imagine that? Was that right? So trust that very first thought. Okay. So what I want to do is pull a card for everybody in general, just for some guidance for the week ahead. Or if you think of a question now, why I pull that and the card just jumped out. The answer to your question, the Dove card has come up. So whatever your question is, whatever it is you're going through at the moment, find that peace. Make the peace offering. Absorb the silence and the inner peace. Go back within, and when you do that, you are going to have that clarity of the bigger picture. All right, and it really, really is about the bigger picture at the moment. Okay, so that is a guidance card for everybody tonight. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody that's joined in. Thank you for the beautiful members that have joined in as well. Don't forget, if you would like to join my membership, leannewinston.com/become a member. Or you can just go to leannewinston.com and you will find the two memberships in there. Now, if you don't want to do it on a $297 per year, you can pay $40 a month, or for the LWPM mini membership, it is $97 for the year or $10 a month. Both memberships have different stuff. The first membership, the full membership, the $297, you get about $6,000 worth of value in there a year. And to those new the members in the full membership, you would have maybe seen an email, if you've already checked your emails today, of a monthly guidance for the month ahead. So that's something that I have now added to your membership as a new extra to it. Those in the full membership and the mini membership get a weekly guidance card reading for the week ahead. Each week they get, in the bigger membership, you get a whole heap of meditations. In the mini membership, the lower membership, you get 3 or 4, I think it is, meditations. And in the bigger membership, you get access to workshops and different things like that as well. And when we are back out there doing live shows on stage again, there will be VIP tickets for my bigger inner circle members on the full membership as well. So if you would like a deck of your own cards, please help support us as publishers, Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. You can buy them through my website or go to innersoulguidance.com.au, and we can certainly post them out. I think in a couple of weeks' time, Deb is at a expo at Blackwood on a Sunday, I think it is. You can always jump into innersoul.com.au and go into the calendar because they are put up there. I am looking at doing some pop-up shops in shopping centres very shortly in Adelaide. I'll have more dates around that, as well as the expos that I will be running. All right, take care. Take time out for yourself, ground and breathe. Breathe is a big thing at the moment. Know that you are an amazing soul and amazing things are happening when you bring that spiritual balance in. If you want to learn more about your intuition, I certainly have the beginners level 1 class online. And when things calm down in the world, I certainly will go back to teaching that as an in-class one as well. Lots of blessings to you all. Be the amazing self that I know you can be, and just do you. I will see you soon, and I'll be live Friday night with Roz at 8:30 here on My Time TV and through our pages as well. All right, bye for now.